Yeah. Now, from an artist slash businessman to another artist slash businesswoman, have you ever felt as though you had to compromise one for the other? How do you juggle the two? And are you able to give any advice to those out there who are like us?
Yeah, ultimately, yeah, you do have to juggle the two. They can coexist. Um, it's time management, really. Get to a point where, I mean, as an artist, any and everything inspires me. So I can write a poem walking down the street or in my car, something pop in my head, or in the bathroom in the morning. The bathroom in the morning is the best time.
Yeah, high five on that.
I mean, really, you wake up off a dream or something, or whatever it is, something. Your antennas are wide open.
That shower,
in the morning time. Yeah,
that
something
good
just
shower.
gives you the, So, but you can do that at any time. So it's very hard to like regulate. Okay, I'm gonna write at this hour, but you can regulate when you're gonna do the business side of it, so you can live
Right.
and experience and see things beyond thinking, oh, I gotta go and I gotta do X, Y, and Z for this show, Like if I say I'm gonna wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and get on my computer and do the business aspect, get my emails out, get my invites out, or in the evening time I'm gonna go flyer over here and that's my allotted time, then I don't worry about it any other time, and I've learned to like live life and experience it, because then I won't be an artist anymore if everything I do is based around promotion, and you know what I mean.
Right.
It blocks. It makes it a little stagnant.
Right.
So you just have to have that time management where you say, okay, this is when I'm going to do this, and this is when I'm going to do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my little advice.
When Love the Poet thinks of Escape the Matrix, what does Escape the Matrix mean to Love the Poet?
Wow. Escaping the Matrix is a very serious endeavor.
Quite.
Not one easily acquired, not one that you can force somebody into. A lot of times we, number one, like to, you gotta define the terms. You escape the Matrix. You go back, and a lot of people refer to the movie. But the Matrix is construct, social construct, mental construct, any type of construct that has been given to you. And being born into this life and into this realm here is, as a lot of things are given to us, and we accept them and we take them for what they are, and we don't dig, we don't see what is always right in front of you, but because you're given this construct and you're said, here, stay in it and do it like this.
Right.
That's what we do, and everything is a social construct. And I feel like escaping that is Googling things and digging deeper for answers. First of all, having questions, because a lot of people don't have no questions.
Amen.
So why would I need answers?
Right.
I saw a bumper sticker the other day, and it said, Jesus is the answer. And I said, well, what's the question?
What's the question?
I know what my question is.
Right.
Is Jesus the answer to that question? I don't know.
Right.
But we have these things in front of us, so somebody who might not have any questions are seeing Jesus is the answer. They're just gonna take that as a broad.
Right.
But that's the answer.
That's it. I'm gonna move on.
I'm not gonna ask no questions.
Right.
I'm just gonna look at that answer.
Right.
Because the answer is this. So I'm not even gonna ask the question because you preempted my question.
Right.
So escaping the Matrix is taking the blinders off. The blinders that you should identify that you have on. And if you don't feel like you have any blinders on, then so be it.
Right.
But every now and then, your intuition states something is not right.
Right. Say it.
And so if your intuition states, like I was talking about the children who we're taught to give that up for this knowledge that you want to feed me. You want to give me this, you want to give me this, what you call knowledge.
Right.
And so I'm going to give up my creative side. That's going to fall down. And I'm going to lose my magic a little bit. I'm going to give that up to be able to function in this social construct that you built for me. Wherein people might not live like this in other places, but I live like this here. So I'm going to just fall in line here. And everything is in plain sight. Everything is right in front of us. And I feel like escaping the matrix is being able to see past the very thin veil that has been placed in front of our eyes. You know what I mean? It's like blinds. You can always lift them up or peek through them. So that's, to me, is escaping the matrix. And when I said you can't take people out of the matrix, they have to want to go. You know, a lot of times people get a lot of information and they want to share it with the whole wide world. And the whole wide world might not be ready.
Right.
And once a person steps out of the matrix as it is, it's very hard to go back or to coexist with, you know, in the church world they say you be in the world but not of the world. And that's a lot heavier than a lot of people take take into consideration. Because what that is it's identifying the world for what it is.
Right.
And then being able to live in it, but not let it be like not you can't let it consume you. And that in itself is stepping outside of the matrix. But but where that comes from is part of the matrix in itself. So get some lines. It gets real serious, folks. It gets real serious, and I'm not gonna take you out because you didn't ask to be taken out. But if you would like to be taken out or understood, if you want to understand some things a little bit deeper, you know what I mean, feel free to contact me at www.lovethepoet.com or www.facebook.com/lovethepoet. That's where we can have a conversation on Facebook, because I like the Facebook. I'm always on Facebook. Escaping the Matrix, which is a phenomenal concept to have in a magazine.
Thank you.
And to go in and really deal with issues that, I mean, that's it's a heavy responsibility. You know, the name of your situation is you have to live up to that.
Yeah.
You know? So when you go in, you gotta go. You know, so thank you for taking the choice to be a patron of this wonderful magazine, because you're making the choice to step out of the matrix a little bit and pursue greater ideas. Thank you, Raven, for having me.
Thank you.